Now, if you would like...
Oh, wrong room. Is this the bathroom? Where's the bathroom?
The bathroom's in the hall. Look at it.
Wait, who's that? Get back here! Get back here!
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bare Minimum channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Carson and his return back. Now if you don't know who Carson is, basically he's also known as CallMeCarson. He has 3 million subscribers on YouTube and he mainly streamed on Twitch and just got a ton of viewers, but 8 months ago he was exposed for apparently G-wording a 17-year-old and basically manipulating them into sending CP to him, and it was pretty bad. Some people were even calling him a predator, even though technically it's not, since it was only a 2-year age gap, which isn't that big. Like, they could have both been in high school together, but the main problem I actually saw with the relationship is just the power dynamic. Carson was a massive YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, and they were just a regular 17-year-old girls, so I kind of understand that, but I would not call Carson a pedo or predator or anything along those lines because it's just not true. But he appeared on Miskiff's stream, which is a massive Twitch streamer, and the reason he got Carson on the stream was to just promote his merch. And since people are still mad at Carson for whatever reason, I feel like he's gotten help, and I would like to give him a second chance, because whenever he did that to her, he was like 19 and now he's 22, so I feel like a ton of things have changed since then, and especially after this 8-month break, I would really like to see him do better. You know, some people were comparing him to EDP, saying that if he was black he would have got canceled just like EDP, and saying they did basically the same thing, which just isn't true at all, because EDP got with like a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old and tried to literally meet up with her, versus CallMeCarson, who was only online with a 17-year-old when he was 19, vs EDP was 30 plus years old. So I feel like they're totally different situations, and Carson should not get the death penalty for what he did. But a ton of people on Twitter definitely still hate Carson, and even before Miskiff's stream, Carson would randomly tweet out like something just at random times. I feel like he tweeted like 2+ times, and most of the time it was just like a meme. Like one time he tweeted out submissive and breedable, which was just a meme going around. So he's been testing the waters for a while now, and it seems like people are definitely starting to forgive him, but still there are some dumb people on Twitter that have no idea what they're talking about. So let's go and take a look at some tweets. Sorry to ruin your day, but Carson literally came on Miskiff's stream and acted like nothing happened, said I love you Twitter, and then left. Can't believe people still support that man after all the stuff that has come out. Reminder that he's a G. Also, literally all his friends cut ties with him, so that should tell you something. He literally reduced everything that's happened to, oh, it's just Twitter. So starting off, you know, nothing on Twitter should ruin your day. If something on Twitter does ruin your day, it should tell you something about yourself, at least in the case of random drama. But during the stream with Miskiff, basically, he said jokes multiple times just making fun of Twitter and everybody going insane just because he stepped out on somebody's live stream. He said hi Twitter and even I love you Twitter. Then he even mocked Twitter and at the same time promoted Miskiff's merch, which is the main reason that Miskiff even had him on the stream in the first place.
Hi, Twitter.
Oh, were you guys looking for me?
Okay. I'm gonna leave before people die. Can I say
That's his blanket.
that, Connor?
Yeah.
Love you, Twitter.
He knows.
And of course, Carson just isn't a G. Like, the definition of G has to mainly do with children, and 17-year-olds aren't really children, especially when compared to a 19-year-old, and they're basically inside the same age group, and it's just really hard to say that he groomed her. Also, this Twitter user mentions that all of Carson's friends actually kind of cut him off, but at the same time, inside the stream, Miskiff actually mentioned that J-Slat, one of the main people who were kind of against Carson, and made an entire video on it, completely did not care that he was on the stream. And I'm pretty sure if Carson actually did something that was horrific, J-Slat would be like, you shouldn't give this guy a platform or give him a second chance.
You to know that.
Schlatt doesn't even live at Mrs. House, so him saying it's fine or whatever to Carson over probably doesn't affect him. He isn't there as I know of. He probably doesn't give a shit. He literally doesn't give a shit. My ass multiple times.
So the way he just let this happen should be an indicator that what he did is kind of forgivable and he should get somewhat of a second chance at least. But moving on, there was a lot of other people acting like Miskiff, the streamer who actually streamed with Carson, was doing something that was horrific, like he was hiding a T-word inside of his house, or just like a straight predator inside of his house that did horrific things, when it just isn't the case at all. And some people were even saying that he G-worded a whole child, which is just completely false because she was 17. How was that a child? But one of the main things that Carson actually said on the stream with Miskiff is that he was coming back to streaming on Twitch, or just coming back to social media in general.
Also, people are gonna put this on YouTube or something, so and I'm sure you will too. I'll be back soon, like real soon. Later.
So people are also really mad at that. Anyways, ending this video, all I have to say is if Jay Schlatt isn't mad and doesn't care if Carson comes back and has a platform, and Jay Schlatt pretty much knows the situation better than anybody on Twitter, then why should people care if he actually comes back and gets another second chance at being a good person and actually having a platform and an audience of mostly kids, or at least teenagers. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go and like the video and subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this in the future. Because this is a brand new channel, it will really help me out, and peace.